The truth about seafood after 60 is far more alarming and empowering than most realize. Certain marine foods, though commonly promoted as nutritious, can quietly damage the aging body, triggering inflammation, elevating cholesterol, straining the kidneys, and speeding up joint degeneration. Seniors across the world consume them without question, unaware that what looks like a healthy plate may be contributing to fatigue, blood pressure issues, aching joints, or even cognitive decline. The illusion is powerful, but the data is clearer than ever. Some of the worst offenders dominate supermarket shelves and restaurant menus, while the most healing options remain buried beneath industry profits and dietary myths. One of the biggest traps is squid. Though praised for its low fat and high protein content, it's hiding a high concentration of cholesterol and purines. Just a small serving delivers over 65% of the recommended daily cholesterol intake, which can be a problem for older adults whose livers no longer regulate cholesterol efficiently. As the body's natural filters weaken with age, dietary cholesterol has a stronger impact on blood lipids, arterial stiffness, and cardiovascular risk. Add to this the purines in squid, broken down into uric acid, which often accumulates in aging joints, and there's a direct path to painful flare-ups of gout. Joint pain, stiffness, and swelling in the morning? This silent contributor might be part of the reason. Then comes imitation crab, a popular option in salads and sushi, but a dangerous substitute masquerading as seafood. It's not real crab, but rather a manufactured paste made from pulverized fish scraps, starches, sugar, sodium, and flavor enhancers. This lab-built food spikes blood sugar in the same way white bread does, and for those managing insulin resistance or diabetes, a common concern after 60, that's a metabolic disaster. Combined with excessive sodium and chemical additives like MSG, imitation crab increases the risk of water retention, blood pressure spikes, headaches, and digestive imbalance. It offers none of the genuine nutrients found in real shellfish, making it not just nutritionally bankrupt, but potentially harmful with regular consumption. Scallops, often thought of as a clean and elegant choice, also carry hidden risks. These filter-feeding shellfish naturally accumulate cadmium, a heavy metal known to damage the kidneys. While younger kidneys may manage to filter it out, the aging renal system struggles, allowing cadmium to build up and impair function over time. Energy levels drop, blood pressure rises, and toxic stress increases. Scallops also offer disappointingly low levels of omega-3s, critical nutrients for joint and brain health, making them a poor return on investment for those looking to eat seafood for anti-aging benefits. What seems like a safe indulgence could, in fact, be silently undermining mobility and resilience. And then there's shrimp, perhaps the most deceptively dangerous seafood for older adults. Small, familiar, and marketed as a lean protein, shrimp is extremely high in cholesterol and often comes loaded with additives and antibiotic residues, especially when farm-raised. It also contains a protein called tropomyosin, which becomes harder to digest with age and can trigger allergic reactions even in those without a history of allergies. The tiny shell fragments that remain in the meat can irritate the digestive tract, contributing to bloating, inflammation, and irregular bowel movements. The risks are compounded by its widespread contamination with banned antibiotics in imported varieties, which can destabilize gut bacteria and increase resistance to medications. For seniors, shrimp is not the harmless option it appears to be, but it's not all bad news. Some seafoods have been shown to do the opposite, restoring function, soothing pain, and rebuilding what time tries to erode. Sea cucumber, for instance, contains natural compounds that reduce inflammation, protect cartilage, and deliver a gentle source of chondroitin sulfate that the aging body can actually absorb. Used for centuries in Eastern medicine, this humble marine animal is gaining attention for its ability to ease joint pain and support connective tissue. When simmered gently in broth or soups, it becomes a collagen-rich comfort food for the joints, the skin, and the entire connective system. Greenlipped mussels are another marine marvel. Native to New Zealand, they contain a rare omega-3 known as ETA, which targets a specific inflammation pathway responsible for joint discomfort. Studies show that older adults consuming green-lipped mussel extract reported significantly less pain and better mobility within weeks. These mussels are also loaded with essential trace minerals like selenium, iron, and iodine. Nutrients that the aging body often struggles to absorb from other sources. Steamed gently with garlic and lemon, they're both a gourmet delight and a therapeutic aid. Oysters, long seen as luxurious, are one of the most nutrient-dense foods on Earth, particularly for those over 60. With sky-high levels of bioavailable zinc, B12, selenium and copper, oysters support immune strength, nerve health, bone integrity and energy metabolism. Zinc deficiency is shockingly common among older adults, leading to taste loss, poor wound healing and frequent infections. B12, which declines with age, is essential for cognitive protection and energy. Copper, often overlooked, helps with red blood cell formation and collagen production. 2 oysters alone can supply enough of these nutrients to make a visible difference in energy, clarity, and recovery. But perhaps the most powerful marine food of all is not seafood in the traditional sense. It's a sea plant. Sea moss, also known as Irish moss, is packed with over 90 trace minerals. Though it doesn't contain collagen, it fuels the body's natural collagen production thanks to its high levels of vitamin C, proline, and sulfur. This helps fortify joints, firm the skin, heal the gut lining, and even ease respiratory irritation. The mucilage in sea moss acts as a soothing gel for the intestines, reducing inflammation and supporting a healthy gut microbiome. For those dealing with constipation, acid reflux, or irregular digestion, sea moss offers a gentle, plant-based solution. It also supports thyroid health thanks to its iodine content and balances sodium-potassium levels, protecting both the heart and nervous system. The path to better aging is not paved by restriction or fear, but by knowledge and intention. By eliminating the seafoods that silently damage health, like squid, imitation crab, scallops, and shrimp, and replacing them with regenerative choices like sea cucumber, greenlipped mussels, oysters, and sea moss, seniors can give their bodies the tools to rebuild. Every bite matters more after 60. Each meal becomes an opportunity to restore what's been worn down and protect what still remains strong. The body still responds beautifully to the right nourishment. And it's never too late to make the shift.